Think for a moment about excellence. In your role as a business developer, you strive for it, right? In every interaction, every deal. But what if that pursuit, that drive for high standards, wasn't just, a personal ambition? What if there was a shared, recognized benchmark for business development quality, something your entire organization could achieve, not just in theory, but like with actual certification? How dramatically could that shift your team's effectiveness and maybe the confidence your clients have in you?
Yeah, that's a powerful question. It really gets to a core need, I think, for clarity and validation in our professional lives. So today we're going to explore a framework that offers just that. It's the Global Business Development Association's Business Quality Level, or BQL, corporate certification. You can think of it as a structured approach, almost a philosophy, really, for embedding a culture of high competency and proficiency throughout your whole business development function. We'll look at how this isn't just about individual wins, but about building an organization that's truly wired for growth.
Exactly. It's about moving beyond maybe relying on just a few star players, and instead creating a consistent level of excellence across the board. The GBDA has outlined this three-tiered system: level one, level two, and level three. Each one kind of builds upon the last to create this holistic commitment to quality.
hmm
These levels aren't just arbitrary hurdles, are they? They seem to represent a progressive deepening of dedication to best practices.
Precisely. Level one lays that crucial foundation. It makes sure everyone in the organization understands the basic principles of business growth. Then level two elevates the expertise of your dedicated business development professionals, ensuring they operate at a recognized standard. And level three takes that vital outside-in perspective, focusing on consistently delivering exceptional customer experiences. So for you, the business developer listening today, understanding this BQL framework offers more than just knowledge. It gives you a lens, really, to evaluate your own organization's strengths and maybe spot opportunities for collective improvement. Ultimately, it enhances your own impact.
Okay, let's dive into the specifics then. Starting with business quality level one. Now, what struck me about this level is its emphasis on company-wide participation. It's not solely the domain of the sales or BD teams, is it?
No, not at all.
The key here seems to be achieving the Business Growth Practitioner, or BGP, certification across the entire organization.
That's a critical insight. You've got it. BQL1 is indeed achieved when all employees successfully complete an online exam to earn their BGP certification. And this inclusivity, well, it reflects a fundamental truth about business growth. It's a collective effort. I mean, think about it. A positive interaction with someone in customer service could be just as crucial as a compelling sales pitch sometimes.
Absolutely.
When everyone in an organization gets the basic drivers of growth, it just creates a more unified, more supported environment for BD initiatives.
And the process for achieving this, it seems quite defined. Once they pass the exam, employees get a digital certificate and a badge. But there's also a public element to this, isn't there, with the requirement to share this achievement professionally?
Yes, that's a key component of BQL1. Employees are required to post their BGP digital badge on their LinkedIn profiles. And this serves a dual purpose, really. First, it gives individual recognition for their commitment to understanding business growth principles. That's important.
Sure.
Secondly, it allows the GBDA to conduct audits, basically checking a corporation's LinkedIn presence to verify that, yes, this is widespread compliance. It's a transparent way to make sure the knowledge really permeates the organization.
What's also interesting is the enduring nature of this foundational certification. The BGP is a lifetime cert, right? No annual renewal needed.
That's correct.
So once this base level of understanding is established across the company, it's like a lasting asset.
It is. However, maintaining BQO Level 1 isn't just a passive thing. The GBDA conducts annual spot checks of corporate members. Why? To audit ongoing compliance. This ensures that as organizations evolve, as new team members join, the commitment to this foundational understanding is kept up through continuous certification efforts.
Okay, so from your perspective, how does this broad understanding of business growth principles, even among folks not directly in BD roles, how does that tangibly benefit someone like our listeners working to forge new business relationships? It's not about everyone suddenly becoming a salesperson, is it?
No, not at all. That's a common misconception. The benefit lies in creating a more fertile ground for business development efforts. Imagine a marketing team that really understands the sales cycle because of their BGP training. They're likely to create more targeted, more effective lead gen campaigns, right?
Makes sense.
Or Think about a product development team that grasps the importance of aligning features with actual customer needs, informed by these growth principles. This shared understanding minimizes internal friction, it fosters better collaboration, and ultimately it empowers the business developer. They get more effective internal support and, frankly, a more receptive external market. It shifts the whole organizational mindset towards that common goal of growth.
That paints a really clear picture. Yeah. It's about building a supportive ecosystem where BD isn't just some siloed activity over in the corner. Okay, now let's move on to business quality level 2. This seems to be where the focus sharpens quite a bit, right onto the dedicated business development professionals within the organization.
Precisely. BQL2 definitely raises the standard. It focuses specifically on the competency of those individuals whose primary job is driving business development. So, to achieve BQL2, all business development personnel within the organization must successfully get the Business Development Professional, or BEP, certification.
And the initial certification process, it shares some similarities with BQL1, ending in a digital certificate. However, there's a pretty significant difference when it comes to maintaining this level of expertise, isn't there? It's definitely not a one and done achievement.
That's right, you're spot on. While there's also an audit process involving corporate LinkedIn listings to verify BDP certs within the BD team, the BDP certification itself demands ongoing professional development. Certified BDP professionals have to actively engage with the BD community and continuously update their knowledge. How? By earning annual community engagement units, or CEUs.
Okay, so it's not just about reaching a certain level of knowledge initially, it's about a commitment to continuous learning and staying actively involved in how business development itself is evolving.
Exactly.
This CEU requirement ensures that professionals stay current with the latest strategies, technologies, market trends, all that good stuff.
That's the idea. Furthermore, organizations aiming for BQL2 also have to make sure that any new hires within their business development function also pursue and obtain the BDP certification. This commitment to ongoing professional development ensures a consistently high level of expertise within that core team.
Right.
And just like with level 1, the GBDA conducts annual spot checks to audit BQL level 2 compliance. It reinforces the importance of maintaining these standards.
So, how does having a team of certified BDP professionals all committed to this continuous learning, how does that directly impact the day-to-day work and the overall effectiveness of a business development team? It must go beyond just having the credential on LinkedIn, surely.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
A team of certified BDP professionals brings a more strategic, more disciplined approach to the entire BD process. That's the key difference. They're equipped with a shared understanding of best practices. This enables more effective lead generation, more rigorous prospect qualification, and developing more compelling value-driven proposals.
Okay.
Collaboration within the team gets a significant boost too, because they're operating with a common framework, a common language.
Yeah.
And that CEU requirement ensures these professionals are constantly bringing new insights, new approaches back to the organization. It fosters this culture of continuous improvement and, at the end of the day, drives better results.
That makes perfect sense. It's about building that core team of highly skilled, adaptable, forward-thinking pros who are leading the charge for growth. Now, BQL Level 3. This marks quite a shift in focus, doesn't it? Moving outward towards that crucial element, the customer experience.
Indeed, it does.
Yeah.
BQL3 represents a move towards, well, what they call true enterprise proficiency by placing the customer right at the center of the business development strategy. To achieve this level, corporations are required to administer standard GBDA customer experience surveys to all of their existing customers. And they have to do this annually.
So it's not solely about chasing new business anymore. It's equally, maybe even more, about understanding and nurturing the relationships you already have with your current clients.
Exactly.
And achieving this level hinges on consistently collecting this feedback and then submitting the anonymized data to the GBDA each year.
That's the foundational requirement for BQL3. It's a commitment to surveying your entire customer base annually and sharing those anonymized results. Now, the GBDA encourages more frequent surveys, to get richer, more timely insights.
Sure, that makes sense.
But the annual submission is the minimum standard for achieving this level of certification.
And I assume there's an audit process here, too, to ensure the integrity and the comprehensiveness of that customer feedback data.
Yes, absolutely. The GBDA conducts annual spot checks here as well. They verify that the submitted customer lists actually align with the survey data. This ensures the feedback is representative of the entire customer base and gives a true reflection of the customer experience.
Now, beyond just getting the certification itself, there seems to be a potentially huge benefit for corporations that attain BQL3, access to anonymized customer experience data from across their industry. That sounds like incredibly valuable intelligence for benchmarking performance.
It is. It really is a powerful advantage. Corporations that achieve BQL3 gain access to anonymized survey data results from other companies.
Eh?
And it's broken down by similar size and within the same industry using their NAICS code for categorization. So this provides a unique chance to benchmark their own customer experience against their peers, against their competitors. I mean, imagine being able to see how your customer satisfaction scores in key areas stack up against the industry average.
Yeah, that's powerful.
This lets you identify your strengths, pinpoint areas needing improvement, and ultimately refine your strategies to deliver a superior customer experience.
So let's connect this back to the business developer listening. How does this focus on systematic customer feedback and the ability to benchmark against the industry? How does that directly inform their strategies and client interactions? It's not just abstract data, is it?
No, not at all. It's highly actionable. Understanding customer feedback provides invaluable insights into the entire customer journey, right from the first contact through ongoing support and relationship management. This knowledge directly informs a business developer's approach. For instance, say the data reveals customers consistently praise the onboarding process, but express frustration with ongoing support. Well, the BD team can then collaborate with the support department to address those issues. That leads to increased customer satisfaction, increased loyalty.
Right, closing the loop.
Exactly. And furthermore, that benchmarking data can highlight areas where your company excels in customer experience. Those become powerful proof points, differentiators that the BD team can then leverage in their conversations with prospects. It's about creating this continuous feedback loop that directly informs and enhances how effective BD efforts are by making sure they're aligned with delivering exceptional customer value.
The interconnectedness of these three BQL levels is really striking when you lay it out like that. And looking at the diagrams the GBDA provides, we can see how they align with different roles within a sort of typical business development team structure. Can you walk us through how these levels support those different functions?
Certainly. A common model, and one GBDA uses for a business development team, includes three key roles. You've got the business development enabler. That's someone who leverages internal resources, support functions, marketing, product, etc. Then you have the business developer who directly engages with prospects and
Or
customers.
frontline person?
Right. And of course, the customer themselves. The BQL framework aligns really quite seamlessly with these roles. See, BQL Level 1, with its emphasis on that foundational business growth understanding across all employees, directly empowers the business development enabler role. When people in marketing, product support, finance, when they understand the principles of growth, they're just better equipped to provide effective support to the business development process.
Right, they're speaking the same language, essentially.
Exactly.
And then BQL Level 2, focusing on the certified business development professional, that directly addresses the core competency of the business developer, the person on the front lines, building relationships, closing deals.
Precisely. Their expertise, validated by the BDP certification and constantly honed through those CEUs, ensures they have the skills and knowledge needed to effectively engage prospects and deliver value to customers. And finally, BQL Level 3, with its focus on gathering and analyzing customer experience data, reflects what GBDA calls enterprise proficiency. How? By directly incorporating the voice of the customer into the organizational strategy, this ensures that business development efforts are truly aligned with delivering those exceptional experiences.
And the arrows in the GBDA's diagram visualizing this, they really underscore the dynamic nature of it all, don't they? Showing how each level influences the others and ultimately the customer relationship. It feels very holistic, like a reinforcing system.
That's a great way to put it. It is a reinforcing system. The BQL framework recognizes that true BD excellence isn't just about individual talent, as good as that might be. It requires that strong foundation of shared understanding across the organization, a core of highly skilled professionals leading the charge, and a deep data-driven understanding of the customer experience. The three BQL levels just provide a structured pathway to cultivate all of these essential elements together.
Okay, this has been a fascinating deep dive. As we bring our exploration of the GBDA's business quality level corporate certification to a close, what would you say are the top, let's say, three key takeaways for our listeners, for the business developers out there striving for excellence?
Okay, top three. First, I'd say recognize that the BQL framework offers a structured and, importantly, recognized path for elevating business development quality, not just for you, but at the organizational level. And it starts with creating that company-wide understanding of business growth principles through BQL 1. That fosters a more supportive and aligned internal environment for everything you do.
Good one. Okay, second takeaway.
Second, the focus on professional certification and continuous development within BQL 2. This ensures that the core business development team operates at a really high level of expertise and stays current with best practices. That commitment to ongoing learning, well, it directly translates to more effective strategies and better outcomes in your daily work. It keeps the team sharp.
Right, continuous improvement for the core team on third.
And finally, number 3, the emphasis on systematically gathering and analyzing customer feedback in BQL 3. This provides truly invaluable insights for strategic improvement, and it allows for that critical benchmarking against industry peers. By understanding and acting upon the voice of the customer, organizations can build stronger, more lasting relationships. And that's fundamental, isn't it, to sustainable business growth and ultimately to your success as a business developer.
Absolutely. So the message seems clear. As business developers, your individual achievements are deeply connected to the overall quality and capabilities of your organization. The BQL framework offers a concrete blueprint, a roadmap perhaps, for building that quality step by strategic step. So, maybe a final thought for everyone listening. What initial steps could you take to explore how these principles might be applied within your own company? How could you start cultivating that genuine, sustainable competitive advantage in the market?
Thank you for joining us for this in-depth exploration of the Business Quality Level Corporate Certification. We really hope this discussion has given you some valuable insights into how organizations can strive for and achieve real excellence in the critical field of business development.